Dear child, today the angels have a deeply meaningful message for you, one that will shift how you see things. It will bring clarity where there was confusion. You may have wondered why a certain person came into your life, why the connection felt so intense. Why can't you forget them, no matter how hard you try? The truth is, it's not by chance. It's not a coincidence. There's a reason for everything. And today, the angels want you to understand why this person entered your life. Take a moment to breathe. Open your heart and trust. What you are about to hear will change everything. The angels want you to know this connection is divine. It was written long before you were born, before you took your first breath. Your souls made a promise to each other, a promise to meet in this lifetime, a promise to help each other grow, heal, and awaken. This person didn't come into your life randomly. They were placed there by a higher power, for a specific reason. The reason is far more powerful than you realize. Think back to how you met them. Think of the timing. Think of how everything unfolded. It wasn't a coincidence. It wasn't something you could have planned. It felt like fate, because it was. The angels reveal this person was brought into your life to trigger something deep inside you, a part of you that was dormant, waiting to be awakened. The connection you shared wasn't ordinary. It was something far deeper. This person came to stir your soul, to awaken you in ways you didn't know you needed. The intensity you felt is a sign. This is no ordinary connection. This is soul work, and soul work is never easy. It shakes you. It challenges you. It forces you to face parts of yourself you've been avoiding. This person made you feel emotions you weren't ready to experience, and now their presence lingers in your heart and mind, like a song you can't forget, or a fire that refuses to burn out. That's because the connection isn't ordinary. It's meant to help you both grow, heal, and transform. But why, you may wonder, was this person placed in your life? The answer is simple yet profound. You were brought into each other's lives to teach and heal each other. You are the key to unlocking something they need to discover, and they are the mirror that reflects something you need to see about yourself. Every moment, every feeling, every encounter had a purpose. The joy, the pain, the silence. None of it was meaningless. It was all part of a bigger plan. This isn't just about love. This is about transformation. The angels want you to know you were meant to awaken each other's souls. Even if they don't realize it yet, your presence in their life has been transformative. The angels want you to understand that no matter how much they try to move on, deep down, they feel it. They've been thinking about you more than you know. They may try to deny it. They may pretend they don't care, but the truth is catching up with them. The feelings they have for you are coming to the surface. The reason you both came into each other's lives was to learn and grow. You were sent to teach them something important, and they were sent to teach you something too, whether it was about patience, self-worth, or trust. The lesson is unfolding now, even if it doesn't seem clear yet, even if things aren't progressing the way you want. The angels are guiding you both toward the truth. You are meant to be together. The connection is too powerful to ignore. Trust the process, even when it's difficult, even when it seems like nothing is happening. Behind the scenes, everything is moving, everything is aligning. In divine timing, everything will change. The angels are preparing something far bigger than you can imagine. A moment of clarity when everything will make sense. This person is being gently guided back to you, not by force, not by pressure, but by love, realization, and divine timing. When that moment arrives, you will understand. You'll understand why everything happened the way it did. Why the delays, the silences, the unanswered questions. The angels ask you to stay open. Trust the process, even when it feels like nothing is changing. It is. You are stepping into a new phase. One where clarity replaces confusion, answers replace questions, and love replaces fear. You've been through so much, testing your patience, your faith, your belief in what you deserve, but you are still here. You are still standing. That's not by accident. Something powerful is coming, and the angels are preparing you for it. You have learned so much. How to trust, how to surrender, how to accept that things don't always happen when you want them to, but they always happen at the right time. And that time is near. Even if it seems like this person is moving away from you, their soul knows the truth. Deep down, they are being pulled toward you. No matter how hard they try to resist, they can't escape what is meant for them. They are meant to return to you. The bond between you is unbreakable. It's not based on promises or words. It's based on energy. a connection made long before this lifetime, and it cannot be forgotten. They may try to deny it, but their heart knows the truth. Before they return fully to you, they need to face their fears, their wounds, the love they've been resisting. That takes time. It takes courage. It takes divine guidance, which the angels are providing. Step by step, they are being led toward the truth of what they feel, the truth of what they want, and the truth of who you are to them. When they are ready, they will return. Not because they have to, but because their soul will lead them back. And when they do, you will see. Nothing was lost, nothing was broken. Every challenge, every moment of doubt, every tear, it all had a purpose. True love is never lost. It may be tested, but it will always find its way home. The angels ask you to prepare for what's coming. Open your heart. Let go of fear. Trust that what is coming is greater than you can imagine. When it arrives, everything will make sense. The waiting, the confusion, the unanswered questions will all be resolved. Even when you can't see the path ahead, everything is moving behind the scenes. The angels have seen your patience and your faith. They know what you've endured. Now the universe has aligned everything. The moment you've been waiting for is near. And when it arrives, you will feel it in your soul. Take a moment to breathe. Feel the energy of this truth. Trust the process. The reunion is closer than you think. When it happens, it will be undeniable, divinely timed. Everything that has led to this moment was for a reason. Claim this message. Even if you can't see it yet, something beautiful is on its way to you. The universe is preparing everything for the moment you've been waiting for. When it arrives, you'll see every challenge, every tear, every lesson was part of a bigger divine plan. The angels want you to understand. Your prayers have been heard. Your patience has not gone unnoticed. Every moment of doubt has been part of a bigger plan unfolding. Divine love can't be rushed. It happens when both souls are ready. And that time is coming. The person you've been thinking about has been on their own journey. Awakening, healing, discovering their true self. They've tried to ignore the connection. They've tried to run from it. But no matter where they go, their heart always brings them back to you. You are their home. The light they didn't know they needed. The love they were searching for. Even if they didn't fully understand it at the time. The angels are telling you, this person has been thinking about you more than ever. They remember how you made them feel. How your presence calmed their soul. And how familiar your energy felt to them. Even if they tried to forget, their soul remembers. And the truth of that connection is becoming clearer every day. The angels have been guiding them through their healing, helping them see that you were never just another person. You were meant to come into their life to transform them, to awaken something deep within them. Little by little, they are waking up to that truth. Their hearts are opening more. They are seeing things differently. They can no longer deny the love that exists between you. This bond goes beyond time and space. It was established before this lifetime. Even though they may have tried to walk away, they are coming back. Their soul knows the truth, and that truth will guide them back to you. You are worth the wait. You are worth the love. You are worth every moment of uncertainty, because this is divine love. And divine love is unstoppable. When we speak of love that transcends time, we are talking about something far deeper than the fleeting emotions and earthly relationships most people experience. This love isn't just about companionship or even shared experiences. It's an eternal connection, a sacred bond that was formed long before you and this person were born into this physical existence. In the vastness of the universe, where time does not follow the rigid rules of linearity, souls are intertwined with one another, even before they meet in this life. From the very first moment you encountered this person, there was something unmistakably familiar. You felt it deep within your soul, as though you had known them in a way that couldn't be explained by the logical, rational mind. There was an energy between you, a magnetic pull that you couldn't ignore, even if you wanted to. And even if the physical circumstances didn't seem to align, that energy never left. It remained with you, a constant reminder of the deep connection you share. In the realm beyond this earthly existence, souls make agreements with one another. These agreements are not random, they are divinely orchestrated. Your soul, in its wisdom, knew that you would encounter this person in this lifetime for a purpose far greater than you can understand right now. There is a sacred plan at work, one that involves both of you coming together, not just for the sake of romantic connection, but for spiritual growth, healing, and transformation. And though the journey may seem long and filled with uncertainty, the angels assure you that this is all part of the divine plan. The challenges you face, the doubts you have, the times you wonder if you will ever be reunited. These are not signs of failure. They are part of the divine unfolding. You are being prepared for something much greater. Each moment you've spent apart, each moment of confusion, each moment of longing is creating the necessary space for both of you to grow, evolve, and heal so that when the time comes, you will be ready to come back together with a stronger, deeper understanding of who you truly are and what you are capable of together. You may wonder, how could someone you love deeply, someone who shares this connection with you, ever walk away or pull away from you? The truth is, there are many reasons why this happens, and they are not a reflection of your worth or the worth of the connection itself. Sometimes, people are not ready to face the magnitude of the love that is being offered. Sometimes, they need to heal wounds from their past, work through fears of vulnerability, or confront internal struggles that prevent them from fully embracing this divine love. These obstacles are not an indication that they don't feel the same way, but rather that they are not yet fully ready to receive what the universe has destined for them. Even though they may have tried to walk away, even though they may have distanced themselves or seemed to pull back, the truth of the bond between you cannot be erased. No matter how much they try to ignore it, deny it, or suppress it, their soul knows the truth. Deep down, they know that you are the one their heart was always meant to find, the one who completes them in ways they never thought possible. The angels want you to know that their soul is on a journey just like yours, and sometimes, part of that journey involves experiencing separation, confusion, and distance in order to fully understand the power of the connection and the depth of their feelings for you. Divine love operates in its own time. It cannot be rushed, manipulated, or forced. The universe is always at work behind the scenes, guiding both of you toward your ultimate reunion. The path may seem long, and you may feel as though you are walking it alone at times, but the angels assure you that every step is a step closer to the truth. They are working in ways you cannot see, gently nudging both of your hearts toward the moment when you will be ready to come back together. When that moment comes, when the veil of uncertainty is lifted and the truth is revealed, you will understand why the waiting was necessary. You will see that every trial, every hardship, every moment of doubt was a part of the divine plan to help both of you grow. The distance, the time apart, the moments when it felt like nothing was happening, these were the moments when you were both being prepared for the love that was meant to be. When the time is right, your reunion will not only feel natural, but it will feel like the fulfillment of everything you have been working toward. All of the pain, the longing, the waiting will be replaced by a deep, profound knowing that everything happened exactly as it was meant to. You are worth the wait. You are worth the love. You are worth every moment of uncertainty. This is not just about a relationship. It's about your soul's evolution. You are worth the patience, the lessons, the growth. You are worthy of the divine love that is on its way to you. And the universe wants you to know that your worthiness is not defined by the circumstances of this moment, but by the eternal truth that resides within you. Divine love is about trusting that you are always loved, always supported, and always worthy, no matter what you may experience in the physical realm. And remember, divine love is unstoppable. It cannot be thwarted by time, distance, or circumstance. It is a force that moves through both of you, drawing you together even when you feel apart. No matter what has happened in the past, no matter how much time has passed, no matter how much you've both changed, the bond remains. It is unbreakable. And when the time is right, this love will return with a power greater than you can imagine. It will bring clarity, healing, and joy that far surpasses the doubts you've carried in the past. So hold on to your faith, trust in the process, and know that the love you are waiting for is coming. It is drawing closer with each passing day. And when it arrives, you will know that everything was always meant to be this way. The journey may have been long, but it was all necessary. You are now prepared for the reunion, ready to embrace the love that has always been destined for you. And when it happens, it will be as if no time has passed at all. For this is a love that never truly fades. It is eternal. You've been through so much. There were moments of doubt and times when you questioned everything. You felt the weight of longing, of not knowing when the reunion would happen, or if it ever would. The silence, the distance, the feeling of being in limbo, it all took its toll. Yet despite the challenges, you've stayed strong. You've stayed open, and most importantly, you've stayed faithful. You held on to the belief that love, real love, would find its way back to you. It hasn't been easy, I know. There were times when it felt like everything was falling apart, and you wondered if you were chasing something that wasn't meant for you. But now, looking back, you can see that everything had a purpose. Every step you took, every tear you shed, every silent moment of waiting, it was all part of the grand design. The angels were guiding you, even when you couldn't see them. They were helping you heal, teaching you lessons of patience, surrender, and trust. They were helping you grow into the person you needed to be, not just for yourself, but for the love that was destined to return to you. That love you've been waiting for isn't a love that can be rushed. It's not a love that can be forced or controlled. It's a divine love. A love that moves in its own time, following a rhythm set by the universe itself. And though you may not have understood it in the past, you now realize that the delays, the moments of waiting, were all necessary. They were preparing you for the love that is now drawing nearer, preparing you to embrace it fully when it arrives. You may have moments when doubt creeps in again. You may wonder if the time will ever come, if the reunion will truly happen. But that's the very moment to remember that divine timing is always at work. The universe knows the perfect moment for everything. And when that moment arrives, it will feel like the most natural thing in the world. You will see in the deepest part of your soul that every moment of separation was part of the process, part of what was needed to bring you both to this point of reunion. When the love you've been waiting for arrives, it won't feel like something new. It won't feel like a stranger. Instead, it will feel like home. It will feel like everything aligns in perfect harmony. This is not just a reunion of two people, but a reunion of souls. You will remember each other in a way that words cannot describe. It will be as if no time has passed, as if all the moments of distance were just a brief pause in a much larger, timeless journey. The reason for this is simple. This love is eternal. It doesn't fade with time or distance. It doesn't grow weaker with silence or separation. True love, the kind of love you share with this person, is not bound by the limitations of the physical world. It is not confined to time. It was created before this lifetime, and it will continue to exist beyond it. Souls like yours, who are connected by a bond of divine love, don't just forget each other. They are always linked, always drawn together, no matter the circumstances. Every step you've taken has been leading you to this reunion. Every experience, every challenge, every person you've met along the way has been shaping you for this very moment. You've learned so much on your journey. You've learned to trust, to surrender, to have patience when it seemed like nothing was happening. You've learned to believe in a love that you couldn't always see or touch, but could feel deep within your heart. And now that love is coming to you. It is drawing closer with each passing day. The universe is aligning everything perfectly for the reunion that will finally bring you together. The lessons you needed to learn, the healing you needed to do, are now complete. You are ready. The person you've been waiting for is also on their path. And while they may still be working through their own struggles, they are being guided back to you. They may not fully understand it yet, but their soul knows. The truth of the bond between you is becoming clearer to them every day. When they return, it won't be a sudden, unexpected moment. It will be deep knowing that this is where they were always meant to be. The connection you share is not something that can be denied any longer. Their heart will no longer be able to resist the pull toward you. Just like yours, their soul remembers. They know that you are their counterpart, their other half, the one who completes them in a way no one else ever could. The love between you will be different this time. It will be stronger, deeper, and more profound than it ever was before. The challenges you faced, the times of doubt, the moments of waiting, they all serve to prepare both of you for what is to come. Now, when you come together, you will bring all of that wisdom, all of that growth, all of that healing with you, and that will make your love even more powerful. You have evolved during this journey. You have learned to love yourself in ways you never imagined. You have learned that love is not just about receiving, but about giving, about being open, vulnerable, and trusting the process. And when this love returns, it will be a love that mirrors all the growth and transformation you've experienced. It will be a love that is truly unconditional, one that honors both you and the other person fully. So hold on to your faith. Trust that this is not the end of the story, but the beginning of something far more beautiful than you could have ever dreamed. The journey has been long, but it has been worth it. You are about to experience a love that is timeless, a love that will not fade, a love that is eternal. When it arrives, it will be undeniable. It will fill every corner of your soul with a peace and a joy that you have been waiting for. It will be as if all the waiting, all the uncertainty, all the pain, were just preparing you for this moment of reunion. You will know without a doubt that this love was always meant to be. And when you are reunited, it will feel like the most natural thing in the world. Because this love has always been there, waiting for the right moment to return. Believe in it, trust in it, and know that it is on its way. The angels are guiding you, and everything is aligning for the reunion that will change your life. And when it comes, you will understand that no amount of time, distance, or separation could ever take this love from you. For this is divine love, and divine love is unstoppable. At times, you may have questioned whether it was worth it to keep believing. The journey has been long, filled with moments of uncertainty, of wondering if you were fooling yourself, if the love you felt so deeply was truly real. The silence, the distance, the waiting all felt overwhelming at times. But you never gave up. You held on to the vision, to the feeling, to the truth that this love was destined for you, that it would find its way back, no matter how long it took. And now, the time is near. The universe is moving, and everything is aligning in divine timing. You may not see it yet. The evidence may still seem unclear, but trust that things are happening behind the scenes, in ways that you can't fully comprehend. The process is at work, and it's all leading you to the moment when everything will finally come together. When that moment arrives, you will look back and see that every challenge, every delay, every test of patience was a vital part of the plan. It will all make sense. You will understand why the journey was necessary and why the waiting was worth it. It was never meant to break you. It was meant to strengthen you, to prepare you, to guide you toward the reunion that has always been destined for you. The love you're waiting for isn't just any love. It's a divine love, one that was written in the stars long before you ever took your first breath. This is a love that transcends time, that doesn't abide by the usual rules and limitations of this world. It's a love that was meant to awaken something deep within you, something that could not be awakened by anything else. It's a love that is rare, precious, and unshakable. And no matter how much time or distance has passed, no matter how many obstacles you've faced, it will always find its way back to you. This is a love that is destined, a love that cannot be denied or destroyed. It doesn't matter what has happened in the past, how many mistakes have been made, how many things were left unsaid or undone. The divine plan is bigger than all of that. The universe has a way of healing, of bringing things back into alignment, no matter how much time has passed. And when the reunion happens, it won't feel forced. It won't feel like a struggle. It will feel natural, like you've come home. All the confusion, the hurt, and the uncertainty will fall away. And in its place, you will find peace, understanding, and love like you've never known before. You are worth this love. You are worth the patience. You are worth every moment of waiting, every tear, every moment of doubt. This love was never meant to be easy, but that's because it is so precious, so powerful, and so transformative. The love that's coming to you is a love that will change your life forever. It will heal wounds, bring clarity, and open your heart in ways you never thought possible. It's not just about finding happiness, it's about finding wholeness. It's about completing the journey of the soul and discovering the true depth of what love can be. This divine love is not a fleeting thing. It is eternal. It doesn't rely on circumstances, on time, or on any external factors. It exists beyond all of that. It is a bond that was created in the very fabric of the universe, and it cannot be torn apart by anything that happens in the physical world. No matter how far apart you may have seemed, no matter how much time has passed, no matter what mistakes or misunderstandings occurred, this love has never been lost. It has always been there, waiting for the right moment to emerge, for the right time for you both to truly be ready. And that moment is coming. When it arrives, you will feel the shift in your heart. You will know deep down that everything has aligned. You will feel the truth of it in every fiber of your being. The connection that you share is not one that can be ignored. It's not one that can be explained away or dismissed. It's a connection that transcends logic, that defies the rules of the world. It's a bond that has existed long before this lifetime, and it will continue to exist long after. And when it fully comes into your life, you will feel the power of it like a force of nature, unstoppable, undeniable, and transformative. Everything you've been through has led you here to this moment, to the reunion that will change everything. Every moment of doubt, every struggle, every painful step was leading you toward the realization that you are worthy of this love, that you deserve it, that it's been waiting for you all along. The angels have been with you every step of the way, guiding you, helping you to see the truth about yourself and about the love that is meant to be yours. And they are still with you now, working behind the scenes to ensure that everything comes together at exactly the right time. You've been patient, and now your patience is about to be rewarded. You've learned to trust the process, even when it felt like nothing was happening. But everything was happening. Everything was moving just beneath the surface. The universe was working on your behalf, guiding you both toward this moment of reunion. And when it happens, you will realize that no amount of time, no amount of distance, no amount of separation could have ever taken this love from you. It was always meant to come back. And when it does, it will be everything you've dreamed of, and so much more. So hold on to your faith. Trust that this love is on its way, and that when it arrives, it will be everything you've been waiting for and more. It will be the love that you've always known you were meant for. The love that will complete you, that will heal you, that will bring you the peace and the joy that your soul has been longing for. This is divine love, and divine love is unstoppable. It is eternal, and it is coming to you. It's easy at times to feel as though the waiting is too much. The waiting for that person, for that moment, for the love you know is out there but hasn't yet arrived. You may have wondered if you'll ever feel whole again, if you'll ever truly experience the love you've dreamed of. It might feel like the world is full of people who have already found their love, while you continue to wait in uncertainty. You may even start to question if it's all worth it. But I want you to hear this truth loud and clear. Your love is coming. The love that has been destined for you, the love that has been written in the stars long before you were even born, is on its way. And when it arrives, it will surpass everything you've ever imagined. The universe has been preparing you for this moment. Every lesson you've learned, every experience you've gone through, every moment of heartache, every tear you've shed has been part of the process that is leading you to this divine love. The universe doesn't waste time or energy. Everything that has happened in your life has served a greater purpose. It has been shaping you, refining you, molding you into the person who is ready to receive this love. And now you are ready. You have become the person who can fully embrace the deep, powerful love that is coming into your life. You've learned to trust. You've learned to surrender. You've learned that sometimes things don't happen when you want them to, but they always happen when they are meant to. The divine timing is perfect. What is meant for you will never pass you by. And when the time is right, when everything has come into alignment, this love will appear before you, and you will know, without a doubt, that it was always meant to be. It's important to remember that divine love doesn't come easily. It's not something that can be forced or rushed. It's something that evolves over time, something that grows in its own way on its own timeline. The waiting, the longing, the lessons learned are all part of the process. And this love is worth the wait. You may have faced moments of doubt, moments when you wondered if it would ever happen, but those moments have only strengthened your ability to receive this love with open arms when it arrives. You have been through the fire, and now you are being prepared to embrace the beautiful love that is meant for you. Know that the person who is meant to be with you is on their own journey. They are also learning, growing, and preparing for the moment when you will both meet again. Perhaps they are in the process of realizing what you've always known, that the love between you is rare, it is powerful, and it is worth fighting for. Just like you, they are being guided toward this love by the universe. They may have taken a detour, they may have walked away, or they may have felt unsure at times. But deep down, their heart knows the truth. They are being pulled back to you, drawn to you by an energy they cannot deny. And when they are ready, they will return to you, not out of obligation, but because their soul knows that this love is their destiny. It's important to remember that love is not always about perfection. It's not about having everything figured out or having the perfect conditions. Love is about timing, about growth, and about learning how to navigate the challenges that come with it. It's about coming together and helping each other heal, grow, and evolve. The love that is meant for you will not be perfect in the sense that it is without its struggles, but it will be perfect in its own way. Because it will be a love that is meant to help you become the best version of yourself, just as you will do the same for them. This love is also about understanding, about trust, and about patience. It's about knowing that even in the moments when it feels like things are not progressing, everything is happening exactly as it should. You may not see it yet, but the universe is working in your favor, guiding both of you toward the reunion that will change your life. The love you've always dreamed of is coming to you, And when it arrives, it will be a beautiful, transformative experience that will open your heart in ways you never imagined. When this love finally comes into your life, you will realize that it was always worth the wait. It will be a love that feels familiar, like you've known this person for eternity. It will be a love that heals the wounds of the past, that brings peace to your heart, and that helps you see the world in a new light. It will be a love that brings joy, laughter, and light into your life. It will be a love that fills the emptiness you've felt, and it will make everything you've been through make sense. This love will be real. It will be genuine. It will be the kind of love that lasts, that endures, and that grows stronger with time. And when it arrives, you will see that all the waiting, all the struggles, all the uncertainty was part of the divine plan. You will understand that every moment of doubt, every tear, every moment of fear was necessary to bring you to this point. It was all part of the process that led you to this beautiful divine love. So, trust that it is coming. Trust that the love you've been waiting for is drawing nearer with each passing day. The angels are guiding both of you, and everything is falling into place. When the time is right, the reunion will happen, and it will be everything you've dreamed of and more. This love is not just a fleeting thing. It is eternal. It is unstoppable. It is divinely orchestrated, and it is coming to you. You just have to trust the process, hold on to your faith, and know that this love is on its way. And when it arrives, it will change everything.